Legend has it, in the early 1960s, tractor manufacturer Ferruccio Lamborghini thought the Ferrari he owned could be improved. His suggestions to Enzo Ferrari didn't exactly result in hugs and a warm friendship. Thus, a rivalry was born, a beautiful one at that. The LP 580-2 is the newest version of the Huracan.
This is Lamborghini's most affordable model. Unfortunately, and you knew this was coming a mile away, base price is $200,000. This particular one, $221,000. Look at it this way, investment-grade modern art, way more expensive.
The 580-2 is rear drive. Engineers didn't just chuck the drive axle in front and call it a day. Both fascias are different. There's a retuned suspension, recalibrated stability controls, plus new power management and steering setup. So the feel is different than all-wheel drive models.
The rear drive dynamic of this car is all about getting the rear to break away in a controlled manner. This is my loan agreement. Basically, it says, keep it off the track, Tom. Bang.
The 580's cornering capabilities are epic. Even when leaving the main highway, inducing oversteer on public roads requires higher speeds, sharper curves, and steeper insurance coverage than I have access to. But no doubt the rear drive quality can be felt. It's a joy.
I've driven more than one high-performance machine that's nervous and jittery. This is pretty easy to drive. Ride quality, though, pretty darn firm, as expected.
Lamborghini, the businessman, didn't just compete out of spite with Enzo. Repurposed parts kept costs down. That philosophy remains. Huracan starts with an aluminum and carbon fiber architecture Audi R8 is based on. Forza comes from a 5.2-liter V10. You've already heard what 580 horsepower and 397 pound-feet of torque sound like when armed. But it's hard to get enough of it. A 7-speed dual-clutch automatic is the only choice. Drive modes provide various amounts of safety net. Corsa, apparently Italian for you're on your own.
In case you're borrowing your friend's Lamborghini, some things you should know.
Turn signals are here, not on a stock. Raise the control to lower the windows. Hopefully they bought the $3,500 hydraulic lift or you will scrape the chin. There's no drive selector. Pull this paddle shifter to go, and it does go. Lamborghini claims Huracan howls to 60 miles an hour in 3.4 seconds.
Huracan, not exactly a quiet car. That's a good thing. Braking? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Great fun for a morning of intense gymnastics. The ride quality is forgiving for a supercar, but I wouldn't want to travel vast distances.
At cruise, half the cylinder banks shut down and it switches between the two of them. Lamborghini, if nothing else, all about fuel efficiency.
Right. The impeccably crafted cabin gets the same angular geometry as the exterior, as if it were designed by bees that pilot F-18s.
Wow. And I thought visibility in the Camaro was bad.
At $3,900, the backup camera is needed. The gauge cluster is quite configurable. Lamborghini is owned by Volkswagen, so Audi owners will recognize this. All of the information is front and center, though some can get blocked when the wheel is turned. There's some storage here and there, but helping friends move with a Huracan is unwise.
And now, for a little light comedy.
Again, not a great cross-country companion. Let's drill down on the LP 580-2 a little deeper. It's some 72 pounds lighter. There's 2% less weight in the front than the all-wheel drive 610-4. With a 40-60 weight distribution, the back is heavier. The car was developed to be both rear and all-wheel drive. This is not some afterthought. By the way, LP stands for longitudinal posterior, or engine mounted behind the driver. Carbon ceramic brakes are available, but were not on this particular car. Huracan sure whips up a crowd.
I'm scared to even get close to that car.
Understood, the aluminum body panels are a menacing form of origami. The all-wheel drive Huracan 610-4 might provide better lap times on a track. There's more emotion in the corners with the 580-2. Given Lamborghini was born out of an argument, passion is what this car should be about. Those who have watched these reviews know I take more of a big tent approach to them. I don't cater strictly to hardcore enthusiasts, partly because I like reaching and informing a wider group, and partly because the car and drivers of the world take care of that. Hopefully, I've given you an idea of what it's like to drive something like this. Obviously, my gig at the New York Times gives me the opportunity to showcase a higher level of product these days. Oh, and Lamborghini operates a carbon fiber innovation lab in Seattle, partly due to the fact that Boeing uses a lot of it. I hope to do a story on it someday.
Ladies, gentlemen, that's my take on the Lamborghini Huracan, and now a confession. As cool as this car is, and everybody wants a look at it, it's a little bit terrifying to have in your possession for 4 days while you're shooting it. I'm just an ordinary Joe. I can't afford a car like this. But what a way to be terrified, huh? That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.